This video is going to show you how to create a quiz in Google Forms using the Form Maker add-on. So on the sheet I have I've created a template using the add-on, using the sheet button there. I've added the form title because that's essential. I've set these form parameters up here as well. The main ones that are relevant for quizzes are: do you want to collect the email address of your respondent so you know who's answered it? And over here, do you want to restrict it to your own domain? So if you do both those things together, it will collect the email address without them having to fill in their email address. It will pick it up because they're signed in. And then here, I've just put some simple questions in. I've put 4 questions in, I think. So I've got multiple choice, a drop-down list, a checkbox question, and a short text question. And I'll explain the vagaries of these in a minute. So this multiple choice question, you see, put the question type in there. So you select it from the drop-down list. Enter your question in there. Add any help text in there if you want to. You can make it required if you want to. And then in this column, you enter the choices that you want to offer them. Each one separated by the separator you're using, and a space helps as well. So if you want to use semicolons or anything, you can put that in there, just as long as you use it here as well. And then in this column, you enter the correct option, or options if you've got more than one. And if you keep tabbing across, you finally get to this section where you award points. So you can have any number you want so you can have different points for different questions. It will tell you up here the total value of the quiz as you go along. In these columns then you can enter feedback text for a correct answer and a link to more information if that's what you want to do, and what the text that will make that link. And you can also add feedback for incorrect answers, and that works well. Let's just fix my spelling. And then you also have the option to add feedback for questions that aren't auto-marked, that don't necessarily have a right or wrong answer. So this is a drop-down question. What's the capital of state capital of California? Those are the options. That's the correct answer. This one is a checkbox question, which means that allows me more than one correct answer. And finally, this short text question: what's the capital of France? At the moment, I don't know if it's ever going to change, but at the moment, Google don't allow us to set the correct answer for short text quiz questions. So you can put the question in, you can give it a points value, which I've done here, but you can't specify through this what the correct answer is. So once you've entered all your questions in, over here, if you click on Form, this will spin while it builds the questions. And at the end of it, it'll stop and say it's done. It's created them all, and it will have put an item ID in here for each question. That's essential for the purposes of this tool, because if you want to update anything, you need to put a Y in that column and make your change Oops. And then you can update it. And it will tell you it's updated. And it will spin until it goes through them all and then stop. Right, finally, let's go have a look at the quiz and change the settings in the quiz. So here, if you click on that link, it will open the quiz in another window. It can, if it's a long quiz, it can take a minute or so to open up properly. And then if you look at this, it's put the correct answer in. Go on the answer key, it will show you the feedback you've entered. This was the one I mainly wanted to show you. So what's the capital of France? It's got an answer key for 1 point, but you can, in here, specify what the correct answers are. And then you also need to change some settings. Oh, one last thing. If you do want to change the, to shuffle the order of the questions, of the options, you can shuffle the order option there so that different students see the answers in a different sequence. If Google ever gives us the option to do that through a script, I will add that in. And then over here, there's some other things we don't have access to through a script. On the settings, you can choose to release the mark immediately after each submission or after manual review. And you can see the missed questions and the correct answers and the points value if you want. And that's it. So then if you go there, this is the quiz. You submit that, you can go view your score. And I'm very clever, I got 5 out of 5. So it shows you if you got them wrong. It would show that in a pinky red colour. And would show you feedback. I think that's it for this video. Thanks for watching.